let's move forward here to the Ohio Valley Conference. Futures there have a favorite over the field. Morehead State -110. The other top four teams in terms of the futures here, Little Rock +225, UT Martin at +400, Western Illinois at 10-1. Everybody else in this bracket longer than that. Rocco, where's your head go when you hear those odds that Morehead State is favored over the entire field here in the odds?
Well, I didn't realize till I started doing the prep for the show that Morehead got Drew Thelwell back in the finale. I was surprised by that because I know some of the staff members there, and I know he missed the game before. It sounded like his injury in practice was going to knock him out for the season. And he played a full load of minutes in the Lindenwood finale. So that to me tells me it's going to be really hard to pick against Morehead now. I'm feeling really good about Little Rock too. Little Rock is playing a top 20 level defensively. Of course, have Power 5 talent with KK Robinson and Mikhail Mitchell. Unbelievable rim protection. And I think if we get to that Little Rock Morehead final, it's going to be an epic game. So I did pick Little Rock in my Jerome pick yesterday. But now that I saw that Thelwell's back for Morehead, I think I got to take Morehead. I think I'm switching it. The other team to watch, UT Martin. They come in on a 7-game win streak. They were able to, they were able to beat Morehead once themselves, and that would be the semifinal. So I don't know, what kind of value you get on UT Martin, but I do think those are the three that can win it. There's a huge drop off in quality after those three. But if you're looking for maybe an early round upset, I think Eastern Illinois has played better. I fully expect them as the 7 to beat the 6, which is SIU Edwardsville. I like EIU quite a bit in that round.
Eli, this is at least a bracket where the top 2 seeds get buys all the way to the semifinals. So, theoretically, if you want to take Morehead, you're getting them at -110, and they have to play an extra game, right? So if theoretically that could be one reason not to pick them, but any strong opinions here before we move on?
Yeah, I think Rocco's perception of Little Rock is spot on. That was actually the team I was eyeing, and they're red hot down the stretch too on a 9-game winning streak. Defensively, as Rocco mentioned, second and adjusted defensive efficiency and per Haslam's numbers as well over at Haslametrics when you look at the full body of work at that end of the floor throughout this conference. So it's not maybe the Chris Beard level of Little Rock defense that we saw, 5-6 years ago against Purdue in the round of 64 with that upset. But I think if I had to pick one, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to bet anything, Steven, with these conference tournament futures in the OVC, but I think it would be Little Rock if I had to pick.
Yeah, fair enough. I can't argue with you guys, especially in the fact that they get one fewer game than Morehead and avoid Morehead until the final, theoretically, here, right? Like, that's the other side of this. So
you could hedge. You could hedge if you want to go that route and take Little Rock futures and then maybe get, whether it's,
if they get to the final,
money line
right?
price. Right, exactly.
Yeah, I like that thought too. You might have talked me into it. So